So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience...
Can he finish? It just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Torunariga, aim forwards, and it's Osei Samuel. Oh, it's a searing run, he is a man on a mission. Osei Samuel. It's run loose here, looking for a decent ball in. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Keeper's dealt with that. Haaland. Berger. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland, now he's off and running. And he's running through. Aina. Very nicely done. Can he latch on to this? Time to deliver. And Didi goes for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Østigard moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Didi. And Didi played out towards the right wing. Chukwueze. Chukwueze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Torunariga. Chukwueze. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! I think that's offside, yes it is. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
And here's Chukwueze. Plays it across. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a... And the shots! And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Berger. And here's Haaland. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Osimhen. Over to the left. Shoots! And it's come back out to him. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And that has been cleared. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Osei Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. He's found a way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. He could be in here. Gets good distance on it. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ndidi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. That is lovely. Odegaard. Plenty waiting in the middle. Spread out to the left. And now the breakaway. Chukwueze. Might be taken, and the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. A chance to play it in. Aina. And he'll shoot here! That has been knocked clear. Ball come get. Steps away! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Ndidi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Lovely bit of skill. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Osei Samuel. Great defending, strong and determined. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Driven forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Haaland chasing after it. Haaland. Nice physical challenge. Chukwueze. Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he deliver? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And it's Ndidi. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Chukwueze. He's a one. Chukwueze! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It's very nicely done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's lofted through here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking here to chip it through. Haaland's cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Norway have reclaimed it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hit into them, it's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Here's the header! Oh, not the best of headers. Osei Samuel. And Didi is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Has a look and plays it forward. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze knocks it out wide. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. Osei Samuel. Aim forwards. Chukwueze. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel, delicate ball, and it needs to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Can he get onto this? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Wins the duel this time. Ndidi. Torunariga. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Chukwueze. Nigeria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Ndidi. Berger. It's a promising position. There are a few waiting for it. Nice control. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Haaland. He's got away with one there. And it's been taken short. So who's he picking out? Tries the cut back. He's in, surely! Tries a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. So off we go once more.
Nigeria definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Osei Samuel, no, again there's no way through. Bassi. Ndidi. Chukwueze has found the net here, of course. Osei Samuel. He has a look up. Chukwueze is flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ryerson. And here's Haaland. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aina. Muscular approach does pay off here. Berger. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Osimhen. Could move up a gear here. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Aina. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Osei Samuel. Now it's Chukwueze. Ball's played through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now can they chance?
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely feet. Berger opts to play it back. He's having a shot! And Didi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caresses it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's played forward. Now it's Haaland. Didi driving on and making good progress. Ustigard forwards and with intent. Aina. Chukwueze. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Ødegaard. That has found him in acres of space. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's on his way. Haaland! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Still separated by the game's only goal. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Haaland chasing after it. Bassi. So we've reached the hour mark. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Osei Samuel. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chukwueze, he's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Bassi. Aina. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
It was such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Defending of the desperate variety. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Didi, and he's picked out the run. Osimhen gets flagged offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That'll be a throw-in. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Hauger. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's picked it up out wide. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And that's aimed into the middle.
Norway really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chukwueze tries making a foray down the right. And here's Osimhen. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. And there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ndidi. Great defending, strong and determined. Proves too strong. Chukwueze. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Haaland. That's good play. Tries to cross. Could be chance to shoot. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Cuts out the pass. Haaland, now he's off and running. Bassi. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Ambitious ball here. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, what a climb! Oh, and that should have been two.
Osimhen really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He thumps it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Have it back and can go again. Bassi aim forwards. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Time to deliver.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Do have a chance to counter here. Now Hauger. Moved on forwards. Chukwueze. Does really well to win the ball there. And here's Osimhen. Osei Samuel hangs one in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Is there any support? He might... Real chance! So close to drawing level.
Haaland absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
There's the header! And the lead stays intact, just. Ustigard shifted upfield.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That is a great pick out. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. Osimhen! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Aina. And it's played forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning and obviously fast.
Back into the middle. Bassi, oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a loose ball. Tries to get it clear.
Norway really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Cross goes in there.
Nigeria nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings. He has found the way through. A chance to play it in. He's shooting! Ryerson. Hauger. Berger. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Aina. And here's Osimhen. Chance here to counter. Bassi gets over and intercepts. And he's managed to get free. Face to face with the keeper. No foul, says the referee. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin.